Hi, my name is Xander Garcia, and I'm a senior here at Franklin College. The name of my research study this semester was The Effect of Music on Perceived Exertion and Heart Rate. The purpose of our study was to investigate the effect of music on the training environment, specifically controlling its tempo and its effect on perceived exertion of athletes or non-athletes. Our athletes were comprised of 10 members of the men and women's swimming and diving teams here at Franklin, and we recruited 7 subjects from on campus who were not actively participating in a sport. We hypothesized that the non-athletes would experience a greater RPE compared to the swimmers. So far, we've completed trial 1 for each subject, where they came in and did a 15-minute run without listening to music. We tested heart rate and RPE at the beginning of the run and at the end of the run. So far, we've seen that there's a significant difference in the initial heart rate between the athletes, swimmers, and the non-athletes. We've also seen that there's a significant difference between the final RPE between the swimmers and the non-athletes. This non-athlete group has shown after the first trial that they did experience a higher RPE compared to the swimmers. So for our second trial, we should expect that the non-athletes would also have a higher RPE. So for our questions, we were asked, why would we use a Bluetooth headset? Would it have been equally effective to have a music device hardwired to headphones that the participants ran with? For this, we decided to use a Bluetooth headset in that the participant wouldn't have to worry about controlling the music on their own or perhaps looking at the phone and seeing what the time would be so that they would be able to calculate how much longer they had for their run. We also wanted to eliminate the effect of some subjects not liking the idea of running with a phone or having the headphones dangling in front of them. But either way, the Bluetooth headphones or normal headphones would allow the participant the same effect of listening to the music that we selected. The second question is, did you control for whether or not the subjects exercised before they were tested? Do you think that matters? We did not control whether the subject had worked out before completing our trial, but I think it does play a role in that some of the swimmers were coming straight to our run after swim practice for 2 hours, so their initial heart rate was already higher when they started the run. And they also would have been more tired after swimming for 2 hours and even having a morning practice that same day. So we think that if we would eliminate that idea of them working out before our test, then we could have gotten different results as far as how hard the individual thought they were working. So our initial results at this point are showing that our hypothesis is correct and that the non-athlete group is experiencing a greater RPE at the conclusion of the run. And our final question, if we had to do this study again, what would you change and why? I would say that we would try to get a larger sample size to have more variety in our data, and even possibly adding in another sports team, like the football team, for example, and comparing the football team, the swim team, and non-athletes on campus to see how each sport plays a role and how hard the individual thinks that he or she is working. Thanks.